Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here with Ryan, product line manager at CCM Sticks. Now we got this new RBZ line in front of us. We see some graphical changes as far as just looking at it. What are some of the other differences that we've seen from the original RBZ to these new RBZ Stage 2s?
Yeah, so the RBZ Stage 2 is actually a complete redesign from what we had with the first generation RBZ. So the biggest change is a brand new blade. So we have Speed Blade 2 with freak channels. So in the original Speed Blade, again, we took all the foam out of the blade with those speed channels. We want to make sure very high COR. We've redesigned the blade. So again, in the old model, you had sort of 4 channels going through your blade. Now you have 2 overlapping loops. And what that allows us to do, again, is really maximize the COR for the player. So again, COR is coefficient of restitution. It's that trampoline effect that you get off the blade. So again, faster shots.
Can I get more pop?
More pop right off the blade. So
Gotcha.
again, something that we're seeing at every level. Well, again, harder shots. We're saying it's freakishly fast. The other thing that we're able to do with that complete redesign is lower the swing weight. So swing weight is a concept that really combines total weight and balance point. So oftentimes it's hard to compare products that have slightly different weights, slightly different balance points. What the swing weight does is it really talks about the distribution of the weight. So it's something that's used in golf. And it really, what we've tried to do is actually move as much weight as we can away from the blade, away from the bottom of the stick, and move it a little bit higher up. So we took 15 grams out in total, but also improved the balance point significantly. So you have a very low swing weight. Actually, the lowest swing weight we've seen to what's on the marketplace today.
Awesome. So you're going to get a lighter stick, but it's even going to feel lighter than just the 15 grams because of that balance point, right?
Absolutely. So that's something that we see higher end players more and more are really measuring the weight by holding the stick at the end to really feel the distribution of the weight. So again, by taking the weight out of the bottom of the product, again, it even feels even lighter.
And it probably lets you shoot faster, or do you think there's an increase in speed or quickness?
Yeah, what we've seen is actually we've had testers go out and with RBZ 1 versus RBZ Stage 2 actually increase their swing speed by 7 to 10%.
Wow.
So again, getting to the puck faster, getting through the puck faster.
And is that just in the Stage 2 as far as bettering in that balance and that weight, or does that trickle down?
No, what's great this year is we actually have 4 price points of RBZ. So we have RBZ Stage 2 at the top, RBZ 100, RBZ 80, and RBZ 40. The top 3 price points all have that new speed blade construction. So what we're doing is really, again, making our technology accessible and giving players really the benefit no matter what level, no matter how much they want to spend. We're really trying to give them as much technology as possible.
Cool. So the Stage 2 sounds like a great stick. And what about this RBZ 100? How does that maybe compare to last year's RBZ?
So the RBZ 100, again, first thing, just in terms of graphics, for what we wanted to do is keep, again, the overall look, the overall identity of the product. But on the RBZ Stage 2, which is the one here on the left, is actually have, a dark top. And what that allows you to do is make sure you don't lose the stick in the ice. It's feedback that we got from pro players. Knowing that we had players that still like the all-white taper, we kept that on the RBZ 100. And the RBZ 100 construction is actually what we're going to be using as our team stick. So it's the actual construction that you'll see in the CHL and ECHL. So again, very high level of performance, very high level of durability.
Awesome. So now looking at this RBZ 80 here, it looks pretty similar to that Stage 2 with a pro preferred spec with the black on top. I personally really like that, but how has the professional feedback been on these?
So far on the RBZ, it's been great. We've actually tripled our usage in the NHL and the CCM brand since the end of last season. And again, we're just seeing more and more adoption of the product every game almost.
Awesome.
And now with that, again, that black on top, we see that number just increasing. And of course, with the better blade, just, sky's the limit.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you for all your info. That was Ryan, product line manager of sticks for CCM Hockey. For even more information about all these specific sticks, be sure to check them out at inline and icewarehouse.com.